Hello and welcome to the ED show. Just a very quick update on sort of a video that I saw today. Probably angered a lot of people, caused a lot of fury. What I want to just say to it is that we need to know our rights, we need to know what we're doing, and we need to come together. We don't need to be anti the police or law enforcement. But what we do need to do is be able to know how to handle situations within. Without further ado, I'm going to cut to a clip I saw earlier.
Absolutely shocked, guys. What have I just watched? I just watched a video by veteran observer Saber71. Looks like he was arrested in a store, Sainsbury's by the look of it. Arrested for not wearing a mask. Seems to me now the police and the council are patrolling stores. Is it time to be worried, people, when you say you're exempt and they won't take your word for it? I think Hitler did that during the war. Anyway, here's the video. Go over there, like, share and subscribe. His link's in the description. Cheers, guys.
This is my colleague,
Yeah.
okay, from the council, and his name's Neil Smith.
Sure,
okay?
no worries.
The reason we've come into here today, we're Bond COVID Patrol, okay?
Yeah.
We're enforcing the regulations and the legislation.
And why are you talking to me?
Okay, sorry?
And why are you talking to me?
Because maps are part of that legislation.
Yeah, I'm exempt.
Exempt, and that's part of why I've come to speak to you, to see what the exemption is, if you've got an exemption, and that's why I've waited for you to come off the phone.
And I'm going to ask you to leave me alone.
Okay. So can I see your exemption certificate?
No,
please?
you can't, because you don't have to ask for that. You're not
Yes,
allowed to.
I need to see your
Show me in law where it says you
I
can
need
ask
to
for
see
that.
your exemption certificate.
Can you identify yourself, please, just again,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
look at the camera?
yeah.
Sorry, say it again.
Rich Davis, 3820. Rich Davis, 3820, Hereford Police Station.
Thank you,
All right?
yeah.
You just dropped your pen.
Doesn't matter.
What I need to do, and I'll take your details.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Unless I've broken the law.
Yeah, you have. At the minute, you haven't got a mask on.
Call a
Supervisor. You
supervisor.
haven't got.
Call a supervisor.
I don't need to call a supervisor.
You do.
You don't.
You know the law. I can
Right.
show you the law on the phone here.
I need your details so we can follow it up with
You're not getting my
exemption,
details.
Okay.
You'd have to arrest me to get my
Well, you're going to
details.
be arrested, and if that's what
Yeah, go for it.
You're going to be arrested because you haven't got your mask on and you're refusing to give me
I've been
details.
shopping here for 6-7 months.
So you're
Right, I'm
claiming
exempt
you've
from
got
wearing a
exemption.
mask. You
That's
don't know who I
fine,
am.
that's fine.
You don't know
If
what
you've
I've been through, but yet you're forcing me and trying to find me for something I've not done
No,
wrong.
we haven't said
You're
that.
discriminating me for not wearing a
Sir, we haven't
mask.
said that.
You're
We haven't said that.
trying to arrest me to take my details.
We haven't said-
You're
I've asked
only
for your
legally allowed to take my
details so I can
details
inquire.
if I've broken the law.
Okay. You are breaking the law if you start to say to me, I'm not going to give you your details because I need
That's
to verify.
incorrect. You can only
I need
ask
to
my-
verify
No.
your details so I can check
You
your
can only
your
ask
story.
under what section?
There's no section.
What act?
Okay.
What
COVID
law have I
Act-
broken?
COVID Act 2020.
Yeah, and I've told you I'm exempt from
COVID
wearing a
Act.
mask.
Well, let me check that out then.
You don't have to check that out. How do I prove
So I
that
just
to you?
walk away and then.
Have you read the legislation and what
Yes,
the
I
government
have.
says
Yes,
about
I have.
exemption
That's why I have
cards?
the council
What does it say about exemptions?
Okay. So you need to provide me
What
with
does
your
it
details.
say about exemptions?
You answer my question.
What does it say about exemptions?
Where's your exemption?
You answer my
At home,
public
And I
servant.
need to ask your details.
No,
Then you will be arrested.
No.
I will call another unit here with a van and we'll take you to custody.
for not wearing a mask.
Yes.
Good
Well,
luck.
no, for not providing me with your details.
I don't have to
sir.
provide.
As you can see from there, and you can see that things escalated, and I just think that had the person who was dealing with the police officer known a little bit more about common law, perhaps it could have diffused the situation. And most definitely if they'd have quoted the Equalities Act and other things. I mean, say in hindsight's a wonderful thing, and this poor individual went through quite a bit of trauma there, and I happen to disagree and think that the police didn't handle it in the best sort of way. I'll let you decide, you're the viewers, and see what you think of the situation. Were the police doing the best they could, or were they breaking this person's rights? I know what I believe, but just leave it open to you guys to form your own opinion with your own research. Next, I'm going to play you something from John Smith on how to deal with that sort of situation, what to actually say.
Although they go through various sittings in Parliament and they put forward legislation which is proposed, and it goes through various sittings in both houses and then gets royal assent, even if that's the case, it doesn't mean that it's law. For it to become law, the people have to consent. So if you believe that you're a living man or woman, you actually have a choice. It says the government and the state will actually say that they govern by consent. The police say that they police by consent. Now, what that means is that as a living man or woman, if you do not consent, it's not law. So this COVID legislation and any other legislation they have, when they take it out, it only becomes a law with your consent. So with you consenting to the legislation, it then carries the full force of law. If you do not consent, it's not law and they cannot enforce it. So when the police approach you and say, look, you're required to wear a mask, no, you're not, because there's no law. And if they refer you to statutory legislation, that is only applicable to the person, which is a contractual agreement, the legal entity. You state, no, I'm sorry, I do not stand under your authority. I don't consent. I'm a living man or a living woman. It doesn't apply to me. And then you can't say to them, well, where is the law that states I, as a living man, have to wear a mask? There's not a law. They'll refer you to a statutory act of Parliament, and they'll say, according to this legislation, and they'll give you the definition, the number, and the statute. Say, well, that's fine, but it's not applicable to me as a living man, which it's not. It's applicable to the legal entity which they created at birth, which is a legal fiction. And if they can get joinder and trick you into accepting the position of the legal fiction, you're then bound by their rules. As long as you're careful with what you do not get involved with them and try not to talk too much. If you get into a detailed conversation with them, they will trick you and they will try to establish joinder. The less you say, the better. The basic principles are, can you confirm what law states I have to wear a mask? Ask them if that's a question. If they reply with legislation, just say, I'm sorry, it's not applicable to a living man. I stand under common law. I do not stand under your authority and I do not consent. And that's it. And if they say anything else, just say, sorry, I do not answer questions. And that's it. Leave it. Say nothing else. They cannot do anything to you because they have not established joinder.
Okay, well, now that you're armed with this information, hopefully you'll be able to educate people and definitely communicate with the police better. And like I say, they're not the enemy. We need to be working with them as they need to be working with us. We need to join together and definitely not anti-police at all, because we need them. They do a great job. But I want to leave us on a happy note, something that makes me smile. And I'm just going to share something with you that makes me smile. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Love is like candy on a shelf. You want to taste and help yourself. The sweetest things are there for you. Help yourself, take a few. That's what I want you to do. We're always told repeatedly, the sweetest things in life are free. So if you want to prove it's true, baby, I'm telling you, here's what I want you to do. You know what to do. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Say the word, they are yours. Help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the doors. The greatest wealth that exists in this world could never buy what I can give. Help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and we'll start to live. Here we go. love is strong enough for two. It's more than enough for me and you. I'm rich with love, a millionaire. I've so much, it's unfair. Why don't you grab your share? Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Say the word and they are yours. Help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the doors. The greatest wealth that exists in this world could never buy what I can't give. So help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then we'll really start to live. Just help yourself. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Say the word and they are yours. Help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the doors. The greatest wealth that exists in this world could never buy what I can give. So help yourself to my lips,